Hi everyone, I'm Jerry and was just sent this really cool floor vacuum / mop and cleaner. And the reason why it's so cool is because it actually is kind of like a transformer. It not only just does the wet mop, but it also, you can detach the motor part over here on the side and actually use the motor with other pieces here. And I'm going to kind of show you how some of that all can work. So I'm going to go ahead and get this peeled off of here and we're going to have a look. I've gone ahead and put the charging base and let it charge up here. It charges right here on the base, which is really great. And they do send you with this tool attachment piece that just clips onto the outside edge. And that's going to hold all these additional attachments on here, which is, again, really nice that they've got that little caddy put there. You've also got a handful of spare parts and a little couple of cleaning brushes there to get down to the real nitty gritty. You've got your water tank on the back. Simply snap that in place and you're good to go. This didn't take very much to snap all these little pieces together. There was only a couple of parts to go there. And to turn it on, we're just going to push this button here. And it comes right on. And you can see it's actually putting down some water there. It's going to get it a chance to get started. Kind of get that. You've got a mode switch button up here at the top. We can switch the modes to either dry suction or wet suction. So you've got a couple of different modes there for dry or wet suction. And you've got your power button there to turn it on or off. And the nice part I like about this is this digital display makes that really easy. It does stand up on its own. I kind of wanted to show you a little bit here. We're going to say the kids spilled some mess. We got some sugar we're going to throw out there and show you that. So now we're going to go ahead and turn this on again and let that go. So that picked it up really well. So everything got picked up pretty good with that, which is great. So I'm really happy with how that looks like, that I got everything picked up on there. Whenever you're done cleaning for the day, you're going to simply shut the thing off. Put it on the charging base. And then the top part up here actually has a Eco and a Max button that is on there so that you can actually go ahead and switch that to Eco Max, or we can go ahead and put it on here and give it a clean. So once the cleaning cycle is complete, you can simply empty out your dirty water tank here and you'll be ready to go for your next cleaning. Now, one of the things I never really cared for about these wet mop vacs is the fact that when you do the wet mopping, you don't want to run that over your dry carpet because you just don't want to drag all the wetness onto your carpeted surfaces. This is kind of figured out a way around that by allowing you to press this button on the side and detach this piece here. This is the actual chargeable motor piece. And then you have all your other attachments that you can use over here as well. So by simply attaching on this piece here, you now have a dry vac that you can use. And with this, you've actually got a lot of different features. You've got a mattress piece here that you can turn on. Has a little brush that spins around. This can be for using on a mattress pad to suck up dust mites and things like that off of your mattress. You also have the ability to use your other pieces here, like the crevice tool. So if you're going to be using a crevice tool to go along and use some crevice pieces, if you need to have a little brush that's adjustable to go and get along dust along baseboards and things like that, you can easily do that as well. One of my personal favorites though is just being able to switch it over immediately and use this piece here, which this is just going to be your normal dry mop piece. And it actually is neat because it actually can do hard or carpeted surfaces. Turning it on, it's lighted down there at the base so that you have the ability to see the lighted portion of it. And again, relatively lightweight. So if you're wanting to do stairs or something like that, you can easily do some stairs and get that suction up on there like that as well. You also have your Eco Max button. So if you really are wanting to start sucking up some debris, you can do that. I mean, it just sucked that right up in there, so everything is in there like that as well. So the fact that you've got that extension piece on there allows you to basically use this and be extremely as versatile or, you know, however customizable that you're wanting to have it. to do pretty much any job that you're wanting to do around the house. You can even go ahead and just take it and put it on there like this as well, again, for doing those stairs. Now you've got a smaller version of the same thing, so that you want to get really down into it, you can certainly do that as well. So really like the fact that it's got all these customizable features to this, and then whenever you're ready, and maybe you missed a spot and want to go back and do that, you can switch it back on here and you're right back to the wet mop setting. So really nice little kit, nice digital display, should have good run time, as well as a nice clean house.